Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Western Electric Rotary 302 desk telephone, and this is Gary's telephone from Tennessee. And so this telephone, he's got a note with it, but it has some issues, and what we need to do is get a modular port adapter for the line cord on this original line cord. So we want to troubleshoot the line cord, make sure it's good, and then go ahead and install that modular port adapter for the line cord. And so we also have an issue with the rotary, and we're going to show you that. But I want to show you the telephone since this is the initial checkout. And this telephone is in pretty good condition for its age. And there has been some things going on with it probably in the past. I'm going to go ahead and open the telephone up, and I want to give you a look at the inside. And we have some wires that are loose. And basically what's happened is the rotary is froze up on the linkage that opens the points, and so that creates your pulse, and that has to be repaired. And it looks like somebody figured out that there was a problem, and they started moving some wiring around. And what we want to do is get our wiring back to the network like it should be. And so we're going to have to go through that and get the wiring straightened out. Somebody probably moved it around when they figured out there was a issue with the telephone, and really what happened was the rotary was froze up on the linkage, and that was causing the issue. So we want to get that straightened out. We want to go through the bell circuit and make sure that that's working and ringing properly, and if we need to adjust the bell, we will. We want to go through the hook switch and make sure that that's proper and that that's cleaned, and then we're going to make sure everything is properly wired to the network. So we're going to take a short break, and we're going to start working on this telephone, and then we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are in the middle of the process of repairing this telephone. We're going to run through a little bit about what's going on. We went ahead and went into the rotary and repaired the linkage that actuates the points and creates our pulse signal. We also cleaned the points and adjusted them, made sure all the wiring was proper to the network from the dial, and then we went through our hook switch. We also went into the network and wired the network properly. And so we installed our modular port for the line cord, and so that's been done. We want to go ahead, and I'm going to plug it in, but I'm not going to plug it in all the way yet. We went through a little bit of everything on this telephone. We adjusted the bells, and we made our connections the way we wanted them, the proper way. And so we're going to go ahead and do some tests, and I want to go ahead and plug in the unit all the way. Now what I want to do is I want to dial a couple of numbers, so I'm going to reach around, dial out a few numbers. And that gives you the idea now that this telephone's dial, the rotary, has been repaired. We want to go ahead and hang up, give you some dial tone. I'm going to dial a number. Then I want to transmit into the handset. If you watch this red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. So we know that this telephone is dialing out. It has receive. It has transmit. I want to go ahead and hold the hook switch, and then we'll ring the unit. So we'll go ahead and hold that. I'm going to let that go a few times. Go ahead and release the hook switch and give you some dial tone. Now what we want to do is we're ready to put the telephone back together again. So I want to arrange my wiring and put everything back together again, and we'll come back and do our final check. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are finished up in the repair of this telephone. So we want to go ahead and do our final checks. And we'll go ahead and ring the telephone. I'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone. We'll go ahead and dial our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. This rotary turns a lot smoother, and it's returning the way it should. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset like I did earlier. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hello, hello. So we know that this telephone, like earlier, is dialing out, has receive, has transmit, and it's ringing in on a ring cycle. We can go ahead and push this button on the switch box, and that gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation. And we'll call it time and temp. Now, they're having problems with their equipment. You're going to hear the recording, and then you're going to hear a hum, and then the recording will start again. That's on their end, has nothing to do with what we're doing here. I want to go ahead and give you some dial tone.
Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, November 23rd. The time is 1:23. Current temperature 41 degrees. Clearing skies today, a high in the low 30s. Mostly clear tonight and Sunday. Low tonight around 15. Sunday's high around 30.
Okay. We can call one other number. We can call my number, and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. Now that we know that this telephone has been repaired, we can return it to Gary and he can start enjoying this 302. These are very sought after telephones. They're in the Art Deco period and they're just cool telephones and they look great no matter where you put them. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.